All right. The mics are hot.
Hey, Miss Kaysen,
Ow.
how are you doing tonight? I'm sorry, I will try not to cuss this time. I know I said that last time, but we are going to work on that.
She was very impressed with your appearance on Spoop
I know,
Troop.
on the Spoop Troop I did great, right?
You did, which, by the way, we've officially changed that name now.
Yes, Spoop Troop.
We
Go
are
ahead
the
and
Spoop
check
Troop. I'm thinking
them
about doing a new
out.
logo, maybe incorporating...
I kind of like the one.
Let's let
that
Allie
you
just
made.
do
I
all
actually-
of our logos.
She will.
She's so good at
I
them.
based that on... here's the thing. I don't have money for commission for all of that.
I will commission those. I would love to commission art.
All right,
Like,
I'll
that's-
let you
I
know
just
what
got
our
a
total
raise.
is
I
up to
can-
right
I
now,
can
and we can just split
throw
that
it.
down the middle.
Oh. Commission
Hey.
now. I don't know.
No, I based our original logo off of the Mind the Gap sign.
Okay.
That's where the inspiration came from.
Quick question: why?
No particular reason.
Just it's aesthetically pleasing.
It is very aesthetically pleasing.
It's pretty good. It is.
Yeah, that's good.
So, but I might incorporate something more thematic into a new
Put
logo.
a ghost and a serial killer. The ghost of a serial killer.
I'll run any new logos by you.
So
I
this,
didn't pay. I have a 1 month free trial of the premium version of the logo software that I use. So I'm trying to get it all done and like get the transparent backgrounds all downloaded so that we can do merch.
cool.
Because no one wants a background on their merch. Can you imagine a shirt with a red square with the logo in it?
Hey, I'll do
I
it.
love that.
I'll do it. What,
That's
Supreme
true.
Box logo?
You're sporting the hat right now.
I
and
love
I
the
appreciate
hat.
that.
Yo, anyways, so
I made $2 off that hat. So
we have let's do the song. Right here. I know you're gonna put it somewhere else, but whatever.
I'm going to put it right in the middle of you saying
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. I was cracking up at the last episode
That
when
was-
you were like,
that
I don't know
was
how to put the
good.
song in, and then it was like deener knee. And I was like, oh god. But
That was very good.
yeah, so it's me and Tanner here. So me, Bailey, and
Tanner. I feel like you covered that.
but who are you?
Tanner.
You're still Tanner.
I am still Tanner.
Cool.
How could I forget my classic introduction that hasn't taken off yet after a year?
Yeah, and we have our lovely guests here tonight. So we have
They are lovely, aren't
our
they?
girlfriends. Yeah, actually. So yeah, if y'all didn't know, it is my girlfriend Emily.
Hello.
Who is?
Have we officially said that on air ever?
No. Yeah, this is the first time.
Well, groundbreaking.
Aww.
Yeah. So
All of our regular listeners that I know personally do know this already.
they're
But
like, we already knew. Get out of here. Did you say we kissed?
what?
We can't break
gross.
up now.
Ew.
Wait, is Emily's mom? Is Emily's mom going to hear this?
Oh no! Emily's mom. I'm sorry, we never kissed ever. We're waiting.
You need some buttons that make noises.
What? This is not a morning radio show.
No, but
No, a
like,
soundboard would
bad
be
attitude.
sick,
You need
though.
one.
Anyway, I was gonna say we
Yeah,
can't
go
break
for
up
it.
before this episode comes
Well, we're
out.
not gonna
Otherwise
break
it'll
up.
be-
It's fine.
No, sure, but like
Oh, no.
extra, we cannot. Before
Extra,
this- we extra can't
She's
break
like,
up.
"Hey, you can't break up with me now," and I'm like, "Okay."
She just
No,
like
I'm not
she
gonna.
Macbethed
It's
our
fine.
whole thing here.
You're
I
fine.
don't appreciate that.
You're good.
You're the one who said the name, not me.
This is not
good,
a
babe.
theater production.
Maybe not.
Are you
Tina.
sure?
Maybe it could be.
Anyway,
Night, man.
Anyway,
I'm Emily. I am a host of another podcast on this network,
Which podcast?
Spoop Troop now,
Ooh.
formerly known as the Y-Files.
Very cool.
I'm also a streamer.
Yeah.
we'll
I
do all
have-
our plugs at the end. I know you wanted to.
Oh.
Like I could see it.
we
Well,
can feel
look,
it. We can just
because-
feel it in her.
Because I want to give my qualifications up at the top.
What?
I actually,
What podcast is
I
this?
was sitting with Avery
Channel
the other
3.
night, and she was like, "Wait, isn't Emily a
that?
streamer
Mine
too?"
Tanner's
And I gave her all
podcast.
your details, and she was like,
It's
"Oh,
just
I'm
about
subbing right
anything?
now."
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
whatever.
who followed me.
Yeah, she is.
I was like, who followed me on a Monday? I stream on Wednesday.
Like, what am I supposed to talk about?
You're good.
Subtle plug right there.
And my girlfriend is here,
Hi.
Carolee.
It's
Say
me.
hello. It's her first appearance on air.
Yes. I'm Carolee. Nice to meet you.
We're all very excited.
Yeah. Carolee.
Do you have anything you want to plug? You want to throw out your Instagram real quick or
Great.
something
No,
like that?
I don't exist.
Okay.
You don't exist.
I just
Oh,
just
shoot.
like-
I was
just
afraid
am.
of this.
On an ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Tanner,
Oh,
we
no.
need to talk to you about that.
Tanner, wait a second. Your girlfriend does not exist.
Oh,
We've just been
no.
playing along.
I'm just
Because we
Hearing
care
Hill's
about you.
imagination.
That's why we brought you here tonight. Actually, why I brought you here tonight is to complain about Star Wars.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a
I
second.
know. I just need to bring that up.
Right
I
now, we
know.
have to talk about how my girlfriend's been spending so much time with Russ that she's elevated to a
She's-
plane above
Her
mine.
mind is just like on a different wavelength than yours at this point.
Like
She's just been
flowers
with
and like a
Russ.
bath. Like, what's that going to do for you? You know?
Who's Russ?
We have a video to show you after this.
Yes.
Don't you always?
So we have these beautiful ladies on here tonight, and they are amazing people.
Somehow,
Tanner
they
and Bailey?
tolerate us, which is great.
Yeah, Tanner and Bailey, exactly.
We are amazing.
We are beautiful ladies, and we have these other two on here. Ugh. Let me tell you about these guys.
It's your fault. You made us women. Now we have to hate you.
Now we have to. No, these are some of our best friends. Like,
I'd say so. This is
Yeah.
pretty much this is the clique.
this
you
is
know?
the group right here.
We sit at the good table at lunch, and we make the unpopular kids go to the dumpster.
We say, hey, you're not wearing pink on
And-
Wednesday!
Unless they
can't sit with
win
us.
the scavenger hunt at the sleepover, and then they can take the cool kids table, you know?
Hey, just a
How many teen movies can we reference
I
right
only
now?
Just a
got one
heads
of
up.
them. That's not a shock.
careful if you're listening with headphones right now, or AirPods, or AirPods with wires.
It's too late. You've already been
Because I
yelling.
yelled. No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
I might have to put that in the title.
Yeah.
Headphone warning.
Headphone warning.
Bailey.
Yeah. So we have all of us here. We were just hanging out at a little Friendsgiving thing. It was a little bit fun.
Can I tell you guys?
Man.
That was my first Friendsgiving.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yay.
Can I tell
Very
you
cool.
guys? Everything that was wrapped in bacon tonight was delicious.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Honestly,
Those sweet potatoes.
And literally everything was
sweet
wrapped in
potatoes.
bacon tonight. Like,
Yeah.
The turkey
everything.
was literally wrapped in
My
bacon.
favorite was
man.
the
the
street
Paneo
corn.
poppers.
The corn was so good.
Oh my god!
I didn't have any of the corn.
I've never had street corn at a Friendsgiving before or Thanksgiving.
It's so
No,
good, right?
it was
like
so
all
good.
that, all the food was great.
That was delicious. I had too much.
So good.
I
So,
got a ton
so
of
you
bacon
know-
in the
You're
car.
welcome, everyone,
Yeah,
for just
I do-
talking about the food that we
I do
ate.
know that we probably will have some listeners from tonight because they were all like, "Oh, tell us about how famous you are and everything." And
Bro,
I'm just kidding.
6 regular listens.
It was literally just me and Tanner being like, "Hey, you listen to our podcast or what?" No,
California
no,
boy.
We did potentially get a guest for a future episode of Spoop Troop, though. That's going to be
Yes.
really interesting.
Oh yeah,
I'm
That-
excited for that.
I am
Yeah,
too.
she's-
I started listening and then I got distracted, but also
She's
I'll just
into
be
it.
surprised when she's here.
Yes.
She's also very nice and I liked her hair.
Yes. Ditto.
We'll have to relay all those messages.
yeah, we will.
I'm sure she'll hear it. Maybe.
But yeah, we're just doing another Channel 3 podcast.
We
Over
are.
here.
Does anyone have news?
Ooh, news. So, with a
'Cause I do.
Cloud9, I am wearing a Cloud9 jacket right now.
You are. You're wearing a C3
I was
hat, a Cloud9
very
jacket.
happy about the Cloud9 jacket I
He's
got.
a
Super
corporate shill at this
He
point.
Yeah.
is.
Tell me about
Bro,
it.
he's going to get like a Nike tattoo next.
I'm waiting for
Did
it.
you see
Just
online
give me the money,
the
Nike.
the
Just
Starbucks
give me the
Starbucks
money.
and the
Yeah.
Apple logo on the. Can
Did you see that?
No, I
There's
didn't
a
miss
guy,
it.
he had an Apple logo on one shin and a Starbucks logo
It
on the
wasn't
other
a shin. That's a
The back of the calf.
Calves.
calf. Yeah.
No,
I forgot
that's
the
right.
word too.
Shin is the
I
front.
was like, this is the
Calf
thigh.
is
It's like,
the back.
no, that's the wrong end of the leg.
The back of your shin is just a bone.
Yeah,
You don't want to get anything tattooed there.
maybe.
No.
You could.
Dead bird.
Have you ever thought about how every morning
Tanner.
you wake
No.
up and brush your teeth and it's the only time of day that you clean your skeleton?
That's not true.
Teeth are outside bones.
You should see me at night.
Bailey cleans all his skeletons every night.
Just throw some Neosporin up in my fucking brain. Fuck. God damn it! This case, and I'm so sorry. I promise you, Thanksgiving is not going to be like this.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it will.
First time you
No, you're
burn
pretty-
yourself on iron.
You're pretty good
I'm
around
frick!
adults.
Popcorn! Gosh, frick it!
We talked earlier about him changing his last name to Frick.
Yeah, actually, I would love
It was
that.
like a 5-minute conversation. of
Because
us
I
just
don't know
going,
if y'all
"Frick
know
you."
that my last name Dow is actually an adoption name.
Really?
So both my parents were adopted. My dad only knows his real mom, who he was adopted into. That's dead. Yeah, I watched that. Switch it with that one. See if that works.
For the record,
Okay.
he's talking about a jewel, not an adult.
Yeah. So my dad, the only family I know is you. I don't even know where I was going. What was I talking about?
You were talking about
Apparently,
how your dad
wasn't it?
doesn't
Your last
know
name.
parents.
Frick.
Your dad. Your
Oh, so
name
both my
and-
parents were adopted. My mom was adopted on both sides, and then my dad was adopted on one side, which was on his father's side. We come to find out that his dad was actually Irish immigrant.
Okay.
Who my last name should have been Verde, which is
Not Irish.
That's not Irish.
not Irish.
Not particularly.
Oh no, wait.
As
He's
someone
an
who
Italian.
got
Okay, wait. I got it mixed up.
Hold on,
So
are
my grandma, the one that we know that my side is on, she's Irish. He was Italian.
okay.
Those are
So
different.
Verde, yeah, I know.
See, if you need help remembering, just remember one fought with the Nazis
And one fought
didn't.
against them,
Well, no, the Irish
just
didn't.
without them.
The Irish just didn't participate.
They just didn't.
They tried their best.
No, so
They had their own
They're
stuff
part of
going
the.
on.
They're part of
so
the
my
UK.
my
Until
beautiful
lately.
grandma, she is now. Oh my god, she's also the most badass woman. Can I just do a shout out real fast? The most badass woman I've ever met in my life. She was a fire chief for most of her life, and now she's retired.
Yeah.
And so Palo Alto Fire Department, in Northern California.
Wow,
And
they get
she
like
was a-
hella fires out
She
there
was
too.
yeah. In
Hella
California,
fires.
it's literally a fire out there. The whole thing is just a fire. So she retired as a fire chief to move out to Maui, Hawaii, and oh my god, I've been out there twice.
Bro.
Let
It was
go.
Anytime you wanna go
best
visit.
Hey, I'll
time
tag
in my
along, too.
life. I
Let
know,
go, let
I know.
go.
I would take all
Someone
of you guys
fund
out there.
this trip.
Yes, thank you.
I would take all of y'all out there. But she's great. And honestly, the most scary woman I've ever met in my life. Because the last time I saw her, she was like, so...
You were gonna throw up when you met my mom, but sure.
No, that's nothing then. That's nothing. So, with my grandma, she's honestly the sweetest woman. Whenever I went out to Hawaii when I was 10, was the first time I went out there. And this was my first exposure to music as well. Like, to wanting to make music. There was a local who would play ukulele and
That
And
feels
that might be
wrong.
offensive.
That feels
no, it's
bad.
not. It's not. That's how you say it. And that's how they told me to say it. So, whatever. But
I've seen this guy. This is the one Disney did a short about, right?
no, stop.
He died before.
Stop
I
it.
think he died before I was born. After you guys were born.
Yeah.
Because you're all
Don't say that.
But check it out. So this guy would play, and he would sing, and I was like, I want to do that. And she was like, you can do that. So she bought me one. She bought me a ukulele, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play. So I would go. My 10-year-old self was so fucking obnoxious, like literally just me now, but 10 years old. So I just like walk right up next to the guy who's playing, and I'd sit down, and he'd just like look at me while he's playing, and I'd be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like, it's no big deal. And then I would just like look at him for like an hour and just be like,
Did
how
you
are
have your
doing this?
ukulele with you?
Yeah, I would just sit there and like hold it, and I was like, how do I do this? Until one moment he was like, do you want to learn how to play? I was like, I kind of know how. I had no idea how to play. I had no idea. And he was like,
He knew. He knew.
he's
that.
like, okay, let me show you some stuff. He showed me like the G chord, the C chord, and everything. And I was like, this is
Aw.
cool. And he was like, here, I'll show you Mary Had a Little Lamb. So he did like the little like thing, and then he gave me the tabs for it too. Like who just has the tabs for Mary Had a Little Lamb? Who's like, yeah, there's gonna be a kid
Bro.
here. Like he
Wow.
knows.
Have
That's
you been to
cool.
Hawaii?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He's like he
honestly.
knew. He was like, there's gonna be some fucking dumb kid here who's gonna do this shit.
I've got
So-
an app for that.
It was popcorn. Yes, sorry. There's gonna be a
Popcorn.
popcorn kid here doing some popcorn things, acting like a popcorn idiot.
Sorry.
But it's still so vivid, like in my memories, like this guy who's just like trying to teach me, and I'm just like, I know how to play. Like, stop! Don't even try to teach me. And oh
Anyway,
god,
here's
today,
Wonderwall.
yeah, I would have been like,
Yes!
today at this point, I would have been like, please teach me, please
funniest
show
joke
me
I've
how to
ever
play.
heard.
Like,
All of that.
but he was great, and for a moment there was some of the locals calling me Little Elvis because at that point I
Aw.
had my hair dyed black
Solid.
And
gotta do
it
that
was
again.
kind of like how it is now, like this, but like way higher because it was longer.
Yeah.
And just like up. And they're
Do it
like,
again,
oh,
do it
it's
again, do
little
it again, do it
Elvis
again.
with the blue
We
eyes
need
and
to
the
see
black
Bailey.
hair.
We need to see Baby Bailey pictures now.
Oh, there.
Baby
I have them from Hawaii as well. I'll show y'all
Baby
later.
Bailey.
But yeah, that's like that's the thing that got me into music. And now y'all know that like I'm super awful at music and I don't know what I'm doing. So
Nah, I heard
What are you
that song
talking
on the
about,
track.
Salad Boy?
Bro, you're on my iTunes.
I'm joking.
I have the
um,
only copy of your single.
You do.
I do.
Wow.
How
And
do
I
I
play
get
it. It's on my rap playlist that has a title that it probably shouldn't be on that playlist, but it still is. You're between Tupac and J-Mac.
That's about where
Shout
it
out
should
to
be.
J-Mac.
But probably underneath J-Mac for sure because he should probably be above Tupac too.
Yeah. Oh man, I have to add Boosty next.
No.
Uh-uh.
Don't look at me like
I
that,
agree with Bailey on this one.
That's a joke. Boosty.
That's not a joke.
No,
Boosty
he's a joke.
is-
Boosty's a joke.
Whoa! All
Boosty
right.
was so good.
He was nice. All right, he's a good guy. And
Bailey's
whatever,
just
I'm
jealous
whatever
nice.
'cause I
he
keep
does,
talking about him.
he's doing it. You
I'm
know?
nice.
He's doing
yes,
his
you are,
thing.
Bailey.
But
Shout
nobody's gonna be
out.
like, Ranch It Up is so good, bro. It's like, it's a joke song. I know that. Don't tell me it's good because it's not. It's a joke song. But anyways, like that
But
was
actually, though.
that was my introduction to music. And I guess that's where we were going with that. I don't know how
No,
that
we were
happened.
talking about your last
We're
name.
talking about your last name.
So
Grandma.
my grandma is Irish, like completely Irish. And my
I was going to do an accent there, and I just
I'm glad
Oh,
you did.
thank you.
Oh
out.
gosh, I'm glad you did.
Thanks.
I could.
No.
Slap in the bass, man. You sound like a leprechaun.
What just happened?
So she's Irish.
It's a movie
so,
that you're too young to remember.
No, we should watch that
Emily.
movie though.
What
'Cause
movie
we
is
need
that?
to rewatch that. I Love You, Man,
Oh, yeah.
with Paul Rudd and Jason
Yeah.
Segel.
I
So
was
good.
too young to see that.
But anyways, she's my Irish side, and then my dad's side is the Italian side. So
I feel like we
It's
should
supposed to be
emphasize that
Verde.
Emily is of age.
I'm 22.
Since we
I
said that
earlier,
Bailey
no,
is
hold on.
dating her, and we
Hold
keep
on.
making young jokes.
Thank
I
you.
said earlier that I was born in 97.
Okay,
I
Cool.
said it out loud
I'm
into
glad
this
we got
microphone.
all of that
I am
clear.
22 years old.
we're gonna need your driver's license number and like all that other shit.
I'm
It
gonna need you to
starts
fill
with
out
the
a couple
three-
of forms.
No, but yeah, so I only know my dad's side really is Irish and Italian. And my dad's Italian side is super Italian. So it was supposed to be Green. So it was Americanized to Green whenever they moved here. But the
Yeah.
actual last name is Verde.
Okay,
So my last name should be Verde, but it's Dow because of my dad's stepdad who adopted him.
Okay.
interesting.
So
Yeah, it is super
basically, your last
interesting.
name is going to be Frick.
Yes.
I would
That
love
is-
it.
that is-
That's what I'm going to change it
Bring
to.
it all back. And his last name will be Frick. I can't.
That's
this
actually
is sort
fascinating. My dad was also adopted.
of. My mom was
Nice.
adopted.
Yeah, both,
Hey,
my,
look at
both my
that.
parents being adopted, I think is really cool. Like, because I always, like, growing up, they would tell me about this all the time, and I'd be like, you guys need to know who your parents are. Like, I know who mine are. And they're like, yeah, we're not fucking stupid. Like, we know who your
Marty.
parents are. And I'm like, no, but I want to know, like, more of my history. So my mom ended up doing the, I think it's 23andMe.
Yeah,
And we
you've
found
heard
out.
my story about that.
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard it.
So
I was-
it's still like I'm not too sure about it, like if it's true or not.
So we did Ancestry, but we're gonna do 23andMe, which is what I was gonna tell you at your house. We're gonna do that, and we're getting like 4 of them. If you want to jump in on that, I'm sure we can.
I
Get You
do.
one.
I literally whenever we were at my house earlier, I saw whenever we were at my house earlier, I saw a 23andMe box on the table, and I was like, "Dad, you just did an Ancestry one. Can I have this one?" Apparently, they're different. I didn't know that, but
He said no.
he said no. So
Yeah, I did the thing. I actually got an email yesterday. They updated it. Turns out I'm still super white.
Yeah.
So
That is true. My dad is adopted, and he looks super Italian,
He does. He
and
does,
everyone's
really.
always thought I was Italian
Kinda
and
looks
Native
like Joey
American.
from Friends.
Yeah, but like
Your dad,
Like-
but tall, like stretched out.
6'6", but Joey.
But like Joey is just like stretched.
But like, no, it turns out I'm Irish.
yeah, I'm
nice.
No shit.
I'm a third Irish, and I am well
that means
over
I can do
half
the accent.
British.
So with my mom,
My
I
mom's
found
Medium
also
out.
Scottish,
British.
but
My mom finally did it.
very British.
We still don't know who her parents are. She does not want to find out. I've talked to her so many times about this. I've been like,
Oh yeah, I used
just
a
like
fake
find
name
out who
on
your parents
mine.
are. And she's like, I've already heard like the adoption form things where it was like she was dropped off by her mother and her uncle, and they were super tall, like lanky,
Here's the thing
like
about
white blonde people.
that. Here's the thing about that.
That's Aliens. Number one.
Here's a okay. So
oh wait, sorry, wrong podcast.
I figured this out. Uncle meant something different back then.
No, not like that. Not like that.
I've heard that.
Because also it can't be, because if they were both blonde and tall, where the fuck did I come from? Because
You're blonde-ish.
He's not
but
blonde.
still not tall, and
Well, no, but I wasn't going to bring that up.
my grandparents are still probably a bit taller than me, as far as I know. But all of my brothers are taller than me. I have one older brother and two younger brothers. Not three, two.
3 brothers.
I always want to count in my stepbrother because he's super close with us all. But
that counts.
yeah, but not blood
Yeah.
wise. And like I talk to him more than I talk to anybody else. Like we do the Minecraft streams all the time. Me and him. Like,
Hey, this is a gaming
sorry,
podcast.
Sorry, I just
why is that funny?
look me in my eyes and say
Why
it
is that
with a
funny? Minecraft podcast. Why
I just almost made a mean
not
joke.
podcast.
Minecraft
Stream.
streams.
Why is that funny?
Didn't you blow up someone's house the other day?
Anyways, so like it's like
the game.
he's like
Yeah,
he's
in
definitely
Minecraft.
he's my stepbrother, and I love him to death, like just as much as my other brothers. But they're all taller than me. I think it's because I had a caffeine and nicotine addiction before they did.
I don't think that's how that works.
I
No,
think
it is. Caffeine
I think
stunts
it
growth.
is. Yes,
Well,
stunts
okay.
That's
growth.
science.
Then I would be 6 feet tall if I didn't start drinking Mountain Dew in second grade. I don't know when I started
Mountain Dew
drinking
is
it, but
loaded with caffeine.
yeah, and I'm almost as tall as Bailey.
It doesn't affect everybody the same way.
Well, it didn't stop my growth.
Obviously,
And I'm
well,
grateful.
for me, obviously
you might
it did.
have been an ent if you hadn't started that.
Oh my god, she's a
Honestly,
scroll.
could you imagine
Are
me?
you a scroll?
Could you imagine me any taller? I couldn't.
Yeah,
No,
I
Can you
could
imagine me
it,
being
but
I
taller?
don't want to.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Wait, you wouldn't like me if I
was
was
gonna make a
taller?
joke
I'm
about
just
like
kidding.
you.
I'm just kidding.
I would still like
Gonna
you.
make a really just deep and nerdy joke about enlisting her to help us fight Sauron if she was any taller, but
That's not that
right.
deep, bro.
that's
God, y'all keep talking.
deeper than surface level. So that was
I
700
guess.
counts of Bailey's life story. I'm not joking. I'm not.
bro. He just keeps talking.
I'm not joking. That was 700 counts of Bailey's life story.
He's been drinking a lot.
No, it's fascinating stuff. It's good to. I'm gonna have to update my dossier on Bailey. But now that he's gone, I don't know where to go.
So I've been playing Star Wars.
Well, we're doing news right now.
News. Newsflash. I don't like. Oh,
Well-
he has some Cloud9 news. I think he said earlier. He started to say,
Oh,
and then
that,
we
but-
found out his.
But I
life
also
story.
had news.
Go with yours.
The trailer for Half-Life
Alex.
dropped today. Yes.
Alex. Yes,
And it
not
actually
Half-Life
looks
3.
very fun. Like, as far
Can I
as
tell
that
you-
kind of thing, it looks like a tech demo, like all VR games do.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you're talking about this game that is VR Alex.
Yeah, it's
Alex?
Half-Life. It is VR. Here's the thing: Wes called this during our predictions.
Are we going back to the prediction
So
table?
Bailey and I have to do a shot because I think we were both
Do you
against
just want to like
it.
take a big swig on this or what?
Yeah,
Here, this is for Wes.
How much
this is for Wes.
Alcohol?
I don't know, big one.
Y'all have alcohol here?
They always have alcohol here. Do you know where we are?
So we gotta toss some respect on Wes's name.
Man,
there.
we really gotta have Wes on. I was saying that on the last podcast, but we really do.
Is that one guy? He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met Wes.
He's cool.
Wes and
Have you
Ethan.
met
He
Wes?
was nice.
Drunk and
I have
drunker.
not met
Yeah.
Wes.
Yeah,
You're gonna be.
Wes was drunk.
He's
Norm
great.
says we can record tomorrow for Scoop Troop.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Oh,
So expect a Spoop Troop episode tomorrow.
These are
Well, don't
probably
expect it
both
tomorrow.
going to drop on Sunday, is the plan. Sorry, Bridget just scratched me real good.
She's
I
just
already
nasty.
had blood on
Slap her.
my white shirt, and now there's going to be more.
You say, did you just slap her?
Yeah.
Don't
Slap her? He went like
Bridget.
this. He went,
She'll
ow.
attack back.
No, I told him to slap her.
No, no.
She'll attack back, and it's just gonna.
I love her.
She's the best,
She's my
except
demon
Zelda and
baby.
Tyga.
So, yeah, that was most of my news. Was that
Okay,
trailer?
so with
Oh yeah, I
Cloud,
also meant to bring that up. Star Wars.
Yes, we know. We will get to Star Wars.
so with Cloud9, right now which really sucks because this has always been my favorite team, my favorite American team.
Sorry, I don't. I'm
No,
gonna.
no, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna interrupt,
Go
but
ahead.
I don't mean to. I was not super into. What would you say? I guess professional gaming, professional esports.
Esports.
I
You're
got
kind of like into the Overwatch League, but it's a bit different because they
Yeah.
don't. It's more of like,
it's
is that
That's
a
on
franchise?
ESPN.
it's local teams
Yeah,
and they're franchised typically by actual sports teams owners.
yeah. So it's a bit different.
But I did get into Counter-Strike playing it a while back with some friends, and we started a team, and I started watching competitive to try to
Yeah.
get better. And I loved Freakazoid and the Cloud9 Counter-Strike team.
Yo, Freakazoid's a good show, but
No, Freakazoid the dude. That was a dude.
is a dude.
That's a man.
That's a man.
He was a bodybuilder who played professional Counter-Strike.
That seems like
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
trying to
streamers
be.
nowadays too.
Yeah.
Of like really just like ripped good dudes.
Yeah.
That's
He
They're
actually
like,
What?
we can make money off this. Let's go.
he quit
What am I doing
Counter-Strike
then?
eventually to go
Be a ripped
professional,
dude.
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
to go pro bodybuilding. He quit Counter-Strike for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Imagine being so good at two
That's like
separate
XQC
things.
got fucking kicked off though, and he's still a huge streamer.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Because he's insane.
Yes.
He's literally insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed him for a
Anyways,
while.
with the Cloud9 stuff, so Cloud9 is getting into a
I definitely
huge
didn't realize that was a pocket
discrepancy.
for a second. I was like, oh, damn.
I didn't have pockets
Okay.
in me.
Cloud9's getting into a huge discrepancy over. They have about 6 of their players, as far as I know. I need to do more research on this.
You
But,
need to speak up, too.
They are giving their players equity, and that's a big no right now because when it became a franchise, whenever Clutch, Cloud9, Golden Guardians, Optic, all these teams became teams, they let go of the whole equity thing.
So
Riot,
ELI 5, real quick.
I don't
Explain it like I'm
This
5.
is all
explain it
gibberish.
like you're 5. So
Thank you.
equity is basically giving
Housing
players.
mortgage.
They're giving players extra pay to basically keep them on the team.
Okay.
Is the dumb way to say it, and that's probably not the best way to say it because that's not equity. Like that's not the exact definition, but that's what they're doing.
but they're paying them out based on like their value as a player.
yeah. So they're like, hey, we want to
Okay.
keep you on this team. So my favorite player on League, Sneaky, has been on C9 his whole life. Basically, like that's the only pro team he's played on. Come to find out, they've been paying him equity, which means they're paying him to be like, hey, stay on this team, please. We're going to give you a bunch of money. So he stayed on the team.
I sent that to you.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at that.
But, so they're doing this, and Riot gets really upset. Riot is the people who do all of League of Legends.
Yes, they
So
do
we
a
know
lot
this.
of inter-office raping in League of Legends.
So they also have a guy who goes around for the contracts, and he will read the contracts and be like, hey, this isn't right. You can't do this. So he went through all of Cloud9's contracts and said nothing. He
Okay.
overlooked everything.
So that's an internal issue.
Exactly. So they can get too. You can't get too mad at Cloud9. You can't get too mad at Riot. You're mad at both of them at this point. They're both fucking up. So there's people who are just very mad with the whole organization at this point, who are like, "Yo, this isn't cool. You guys are paying equity for players who are super good like Sneaky, for players who are super good like Svenskeren, and like, what is going on? How are you doing this? This was not supposed to be a thing anymore." it's still a thing. They're still
Yeah.
doing it. They're in trouble for it now. They're looking up to fines of, as far as I know, like I said, I need to do research again, but $60,000 in fines. That might be per player.
That's notable.
And there's 6 players. There's 6 players they've done this for, as far as I know.
That's more money than I have in my bank
Which
account.
I fucking
That's not hard.
And this is my
6 is
favorite.
more than
this
I
is
have.
my favorite esports team. Like, they have my favorite Smash player, who is Mango, who does Melee, which is not the game I play at all.
No.
Because
I've
if I
noticed.
played Melee, I would not be good enough. Because that game's fucking insane. Freaking popcorn and insane. But he, like, I want to see what happens with him in this, and I really hope he doesn't leave Cloud9. I hope they kind of like build up from this. I hope they learn their lesson.
Yeah, it's,
Because
it's
they've-
my
I
favorite
just-
team.
I just bought this jacket. You know,
did?
He just got it in the mail on like Tuesday.
It's a coach jacket for Worlds. But
It's a good
anyways,
jacket.
I
It's a
like
pretty
it.
good jacket.
But anyways, like, I really like this team a lot. I always have. A lot. One of my friends, I should say, not best friends anymore. One of my friends, Cody, loves Cloud9 as well. And he's a huge Sneaky fan. He's a huge Cloud9 fan. I've bought him some Cloud9 merch for his birthday. And, like, it just sucks to see this. Like, we don't want to see this. We just saw Echo Fox dissolve. We talked about that, I think, a little bit in the last podcast.
I think we did, yeah.
It's now that I learned more, Echo Fox dissolved because there was I want to say, like, I don't think he was like a CEO, but he was like up there.
There was, someone,
And he was
someone
very,
high up
he made
was
some very
pretty
racist
offensive.
comments, and they were like, "Hey, you better get rid of him,
Oh,
or
I got way louder.
we're gonna get rid of you." And they were like, "We're gonna try to get rid of him." They couldn't, so then they had to dissolve, which sucks really bad because they have a huge scene in esports at this point. So that's a bunch of players who are just free agents now. But yeah, it sucks for Cloud9 because they were the ones that I was like, nothing. They're not gonna do anything wrong.
No, yeah,
And,
they've
like,
been pretty
equity-
under the radar.
Like equity, okay,
As far
like
as
I
all this
get
stuff
it. You
goes.
want to keep your players, like they're great. They're great people. But come on, it's Cloud9. Like, you guys have built up a name for yourselves. Stop being fucking assholes. Stop being like, hey, we're gonna pay you to stay on this team. You guys are the kind of team that people want to be on. I have seen not just my tweets that have been like, hey, I will be your Smash Ultimate player. But like everybody else's who have been like, hey, I'll play for you. I'll play for you. Like, all these people want to play for you guys. Why do something like that? Why lose it all for some bullshit that you're going to get in trouble for? Like, it seems dumb. It seems really dumb.
Yes. Sorry, I'm here.
Anyways,
Damn it.
that's my news on Cloud9. It's not the best, and I hate to talk about it because that is my favorite team in esports right now, and has been for a long time. Them and 100 Thieves, only because I love Nadeshot, and we've talked about that before. But it sucks. It really sucks to see, like, this is what is happening. This is like the
Yeah.
business standpoint of it,
But
and being like,
anything
hey,
that gets big enough is gonna have these
exactly,
issues.
exactly, and it's not fun.
No. But look at the NFL. They're still
Yeah.
going.
I mean, the NFL and the NBA are putting money into the esports now, so that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, that's just what it is.
But they had their racist team issues and the fact that most of their players die in their 40s and all of that, and they're still
Happens to the
thriving.
best of us.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna keep thriving. It's esports. We have fucking rewards for
Popcorn.
over $1 million and shit. So, like, it's not gonna stop.
No.
This is only a
Never
thing
mind.
that's building up and going up.
Oh, the
You
prize
know.
pool for LCS is insane.
It's
at this point.
ridiculous.
I think it's like 3.7 million.
It's
All right,
ridiculous.
I am in. I'll learn how to play that so I can win some of that,
I'll
please.
try to
Exactly.
teach you, but it's ridiculously hard as well.
Oh, okay. I
learning
wasn't sure.
curve
Your
on that
tone,
game is super
I got
hard.
nervous. It's like you've tried to teach me Pokemon. I admit I'm
No,
not
it's
good
it's
at that.
completely different. This game is way harder.
I'm not good at it.
What is it?
League of Legends.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. The game itself is very hard to play. There's a lot of macro and micromanaging, and it's stupid, but it's really fun to watch. Like as a spectator, like watching the pros play. It's like football. Like, I can't do that, but I would like to watch somebody do that, you know? Make that crazy fucking catch, you know? Just like, it's
I
insane.
feel like I can make a good catch, you know?
I bet I could throw that football over those mountains right now. But, no, it's super cool to watch because it's, like, when you really understand the game and you play it a lot, like I do, and I'm not trying to be like, well, I do this, but y'all don't.
I
but
can confirm.
It's the
that's
same
true,
thing
I
with
don't.
you with
A lot.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like, I watch all these videos that you put on Overwatch, and I'm like, I really don't get it. It looks easy. But I know I can't
It
do
isn't.
it if I play because I've played the game, and I know it's not
I am a
easy.
I
Very
still
good
can't
Widowmaker.
Winston juggle, and I've
Yeah,
been playing
no,
since
Winston
the
Juggle
beginning.
seems ridiculous. But it's just like that. Like, it seems really easy, but then when you try to do it, it's like, yo, this is going to take some time. Like, this is going to take a lot of
Yeah.
practice.
I think
and
I'm
then even when you're
300
practicing,
hours deep in Overwatch.
everybody's
and I'm still not
practicing as
good.
well at the same time you are. So, Cloud9, I'm sorry about it.
I have some news. It's just this tweet. Haha, wait, a pro Smash player is getting accused of cheating because his girlfriend rubbed his back. That's the most Smash Bros thing I've ever heard. Next up, pro Smash Bros player accused of cheating because he took a shower before the tournament.
Was that on Tweak?
This is Justin Wang.
Talking about who, though?
Charged.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
he's-
yeah, it's about Tweak. Yes,
It is
I
about
looked
Tweak?
into it. Actually,
So-
I was on Reddit and I saw a screenshot of Justin Wang's tweets, and I was like, "That's hilarious. What's that about, though?" And then the next post was out of the loop. What's going on with the Smash Brothers with the
So
girlfriend
Tweak
cheating?
is my all-time favorite Smash player, but his girlfriend B, who is super big on Twitter right now, because with all the Smash drama and everything,
I didn't know there was Smash drama, and I am now
Oh,
subscribed.
there's so much.
I
It's
am now
ridiculous.
in. I love it.
They bullied a 15-year-old girl out of Smash.
I saw that. I wasn't down with that.
We
but I
talked
was
about
down,
that on the show.
yeah,
That was ridiculous.
it's
I am-
ridiculous, bro. The Smash community
She was
sucks
just trying to
ass.
play a
But-
game.
They're awful.
I'm also
Smash
down
community
with
is
bullying
bad.
out a guy because he was getting with a 16-year-old.
That was Ally. I think we talked about that.
Yeah,
at
we
some
did.
point.
So I'm cool with that one. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
You
that-
can't
that's
win them all.
But so Tweak also a couple tournaments back, there had been a lot of screenshots of him with a hickeys all over his neck, and he's such a good boy. He's a cute boy. He just looks like a scrawny little beanpole who has like little emo hair, but like it's
Just like
blonde.
you.
Yeah, no. He has
Yeah,
like
no.
blonde emo hair, and like his girlfriend, she's super cute as well, and she's like I want to say she's like a cosplayer as well,
Yeah,
but she's more of
as you would expect.
a Twitter like
Influencer.
influencer. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. It really
there
was.
you go.
Not
So-
to brag,
That
but
word.
I'm an influencer too. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
What do you think
Ally.
we're doing right now? We're sitting here influencing. That's what we do.
But I love
Alright.
them both, honestly. Like I love both those people. They're super cool. I follow them both, and they really don't have anything bad to say. Well, maybe B sometimes she'll make
She has
some
some hot
bold
takes?
comments. Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
still
I am
with it.
so
Sometimes
in
I'm
on this
like
drama.
yo, I'm in. Like yeah, Kirby's a bitch, dude. Like just dumb
that
shit.
kind of hot take.
No, just more like towards like Pokemon and stuff lately. But yeah. So with Tweak, I guess she was rubbing his shoulders or something while he was playing.
So
and,
what
And
I
also,
read,
you got to understand that this guy. So they have the PGR, which
Yeah.
is the player global ranking system. He's number 2. He's the number behind MKLeo, who we have talked about before.
Yeah.
And have seen him before. He's insane. Tweak is the number 2 player in the world. In the world for this game. And so somebody to be like, yo, his girlfriend was rubbing his shoulders? That's cheating. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. This guy has been destroying you since Smash 4. Like, that's bullshit.
I
Like,
just
it's
thought it was
so
very funny.
dumb.
The whole situation was very funny to me.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. That's
News.
about it.
That's news. Yeah. All right, let's talk about topics because we got a couple, and I know you have one that you really want to do.
I can wait.
So now go ahead.
Yay, Star Wars! I want to like it.
She has a scratch on her head.
I don't. So I really the more I've talked about it with people. So I picked up the new Star Wars. I don't know if you could tell. I've actually been
heard.
playing it a lot more. Sony sent me a copy of Death Stranding. I have things to say about that too, but they're not nearly as important. I've been playing Outer Worlds, and I've really, really, really been looking forward to Star Wars for a long time because I love Star Wars. I have Star Wars sheets on my bed. I've been Rey.
I had Anakin and Sebulba sheets and pillows when I was
Did
younger.
you
Oh,
kill the
I
children
was-
and the women?
I was 20 years old when I bought my Star Wars sheets.
I was a child,
They have the Millennium Falcon on them. It's pretty cool.
but I did go as baby Anakin for Halloween one year.
That's pretty good. Anyway, that's all to
I
say.
had the goggles.
That's very good. That's all to say. I love Star Wars.
Yes, I'm
And
also
Star
a fan.
Wars games are great. Like,
Well, okay.
okay, no.
You say
I
that.
enjoy some Star Wars games. And I had a lot of hope for this one, especially
There
with no
have
multiplayer.
been great ones. No, I'm not done with what you just said. Star Wars games were great at one point.
At the very least, they can be fun, except for Battlefront, the
No.
newer ones.
But yes, Battlefronts 1 and 2, the originals were very good.
Yes.
And then
Some of the best games ever.
Jedi Outcast,
I liked Force Unleashed.
TIE Fighter.
Did you?
all of
did
those
you?
were very
okay,
good.
so I had Force Unleashed on the 360 with a
I
Kinect.
still have Force Unleashed.
Force
on
Unleashed
PC.
and the
Yeah,
Force
well,
Unleashed too.
I have Force Unleashed on other things too, but I had it with a Kinect, and you
That
could
sounds
like,
dumb.
dude, it probably was, but at the time it was cutting edge. So you push towards the screen, and all the people would fall off. It was very cool. But
God.
I don't know if it was Force Unleashed. Now that I'm
Might have
thinking
been
about
Force
it,
Unleashed too.
Maybe
maybe
That
I know
seems
there
more
was.
up like within that era.
in a
Yeah.
sequel kind of thing.
Well,
Yeah.
just like they
No.
they
Well, I
had the
remember,
game, like
like-
that was the game, but I
I
think
remember
within the
the
era of the
opening-
Connect, I don't
The
think the
opening
Force
wasn't the
Unleashed
same
was
opening as Force
there.
Unleashed, so it may have been Force Unleashed 2. I think they may have released a 360
You
game.
can't
specifically for
mistake
Kinect.
the opening of Force Unleashed for anything else.
Right, so now I'm thinking about it, and it's like, I think it may have been the sequel, but it doesn't matter. I had a Star Wars game with a Kinect, and I got to. It was the one with the Just Dance with the Han Solo.
No.
Han Solo, yeah.
No.
I'm Han Solo.
Han
Han
Solo.
Solo.
Han
Han Solo.
So bad.
So,
I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo.
I'm so
Anyway,
mad about that.
that's all
no,
to
we're
say.
not done with it.
okay.
It's so bad.
We are mad.
Okay.
Honestly,
hosts.
it was a
What were
masterpiece.
the other songs on there? There was another one that was really bad.
Do any other songs matter?
Yeah.
No.
There's
You're
gotta
right.
be. There's gotta be more.
There was one other one that was really bad.
Was
but
there
I can't
another,
remember
like-
it. It was what was the
I don't
one
remember.
with
I only
Lando?
played that one. I thought it was so funny. Oh yeah, absolutely. That was on there.
Oh no, they
That's
did
called
not have the Katina theme
I
on
have
Cantina
there.
Band 1,
I
yes.
have to pull that out. I have to find
Oh
it.
no!
Don't say no
I
to
don't
me.
want it.
No,
I've
I will
got,
tell you
I've
no.
got to
Don't
connect. Anyway,
Anyway.
How do you do that dance?
what
Like,
are you doing?
I'm picturing just like mostly skanking. Do a little bit.
I am upset.
Okay. Go ahead and do your what were you
hate-
saying? Star
What were you
Wars.
saying? about
Scott
that?
is dead. So
Scott
Shut
will-
up!
Scott will never die.
Scott created
I am
reggae.
hyper aware of that.
Scott created reggae.
Whoa.
That's true.
Well,
I was
I
telling.
don't know enough
I was
about
telling.
reggae to argue.
I was
Scott
telling
created
Norm
reggae.
about
Ska
ska
was
the other
before
day because
reggae.
he was playing a ska song, and I was like, "Why are you playing ska?"
Do you know that Bob Marley was in Bob Marley and the Wailers, right?
Yeah.
Bob
it
and
was
the
a ska
Wailers.
band?
They were actually a ska band before they were a reggae band.
Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, I
Completely
wanted
true.
to really like this Star Wars game because I heard great things. So I was really looking forward to it, and then I got nervous with the review embargo that they had until 11 p.m. our time on the day before its release.
No, I remember you were here.
That
I was
the-
here
that
complaining
the
about it.
Oh,
Yes.
I can check reviews.
That's when Pokemon came out.
It's the same day as Pokemon. Yeah, so at my job at Unnamed Game Store, we had that launch and
I
we
have
released
so much to
it.
say about Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that.
We released it at 9, but the embargo wasn't lifted until 11. So I was just really nervous. Because if you got a review embargo, that usually means bad things.
Yes.
So I was like, oh no. That's not a good sign. And then the reviews came out and it actually reviewed very well. I picked it up and
I think that's just
Besides-
something they do. Like, I feel like that's
No.
something EA does. They're like,
Yeah,
they do
but
the
that's
review
because they always
embargo.
do bad things.
Because they do bad things, exactly.
yeah, so
So they
I
didn't expect
got
it to be as
really
good as it was.
nervous.
They're like, yo, this might be
So-
bad. Let's kind of
but
like
also,
wait
like,
off on this.
Looking at it too, because I've talked to a lot of people at work about
You're a
it, because
Disney
people are
princess.
buying it all the time. I'm selling it to people all the time, and they ask me my opinion about it, and I say, well, let me tell you, I really enjoy parts of it, but the controls are pretty clunky. I've remapped the controls because I couldn't get
I
behind
hate-
a lot of it.
I hate that.
Remapping controls.
I hate remapping controls.
I do too.
Tanner
How do you?
knows
I
that.
don't know how
hate
to.
that.
I don't know how to jump on your
Well,
Smash profile.
Tanner does. It's literally how you should jump in Smash.
Well, okay, so like I remapped everything.
He's like, whoa.
I remapped everything to how.
I got stuff to say. Jump should always be the bottom
No,
button.
it should not.
Yes.
That's bullshit. Have you
X,
played any Nintendo
A,
game?
B.
Have you played
It
any
doesn't
Nintendo
matter.
game?
No, Nintendo doesn't know how to do jump. They just started doing jump. That's a new thing for them.
Well, welcome to
Anyway.
Nintendo, bitch. You better learn.
They did it wrong in Zelda. They did it wrong in Smash. Jump goes on the
It's
bottom.
not wrong in Smash. If it's wrong in Smash, beat me.
Okay.
Oh.
Piranha Plant versus any of your characters.
To
Terry.
be fair.
Okay.
To be fair, I've beaten Tanner.
Yes, to be fair, I've beaten Bailey.
Does that mean I'm better than
Wait
Bailey?
a second. Let's backpedal a bit. Piranha
Anyway.
Plant's not a real character. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm
So
joking.
I
He's
remapped
as
the
real as
controls
Terry.
because I can't get behind attack with a lightsaber being square,
Okay, well that's different.
and I wanted it to be a
Did
trigger.
you ever play an old hack and slash? Any of them?
Well,
Yeah,
she
well, a
should have
lot of
played
hack
any
and
From
slash.
Software game, which is
Yeah.
So I'm getting
the
there.
Dark Souls games.
I'm getting there. So I like anything that I'm swinging to be a trigger. And I'm waiting. I still need to
I feel
unlock.
triggered.
Okay,
right now.
I need to unlock more abilities. I think that I might like the controls better then, and I'm totally willing to reset everything once I unlock more things. But I can't super get behind the controllers, but also or the controls. But I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I kind of remapped them to be more like that because I kept just hitting trigger to do this or to swing, and then
Wasn't
I kept
Square
hitting
Attack in the original Assassin's
in the
Creed?
original series.
Yeah.
But in Odyssey, it's
do
completely
that.
different. I can't even play the originals anymore because I've played Odyssey so much, and
I
the,
still go back
the
and play
controls.
two
I
sometimes.
want to, but I just can't.
Poor thing.
But just the controls are so simplistic in the older ones now compared to the Origins and Odyssey. Which, full disclosure, Odyssey is my favorite game of last year.
Yo,
it's
Mario Odyssey, let's go.
That seems wrong.
I know, like a lot of good games came out
Assassin's
last year.
Creed.
Yeah, that's why.
So
that's
just
why
like
I'm wrong.
following people around for half an hour.
We've
that's
talked about this
that's
so
a bit
many
different.
times.
Half an hour is generous.
You haven't played the new games. You can't say anything.
Yes,
I
you
have played the new
Yes.
games.
Not enough, apparently.
Yes,
anyway,
I have. I'm an excellent Bayek.
Here, give me that.
have you played Odyssey?
No, it's the same thing as Origins. With
It's
Egypt.
not. I'm not
But
getting
who
into
built the
this right now.
pyramids?
I am not getting into this right now.
No, I
cannot.
think the Assassin's Creed games are fine.
I'm good. Once I can get a tattoo, I'm getting an Assassin's Creed tattoo. Like
I'll go with you.
I'm all for it,
good.
but I hate the games.
I know.
I'm gonna get a Knights Templar tattoo.
That's pretty cool.
You bitch.
No,
Not
but
the Templars.
honestly, Odyssey is a perfection of Origins. I don't want to get into it because
are
I
you
could literally
rapping
talk
right now?
about it
But
for half an hour.
honestly, Odyssey is on a whole new.
All right, Russ, relax.
He's.
Anyway,
Sorry, baby.
you're not, and that's okay.
I am sorry. I didn't even touch that dog.
It was Bridget.
The cat got the dog.
Anyway, so I
It's not. It's not. Is the thing? It's not.
Well, you figure it out. You're smart.
So
man.
I don't like the controls, but that I
me
concede
figure it
that
out.
very much could be my own problem.
There.
Another issue though that I have is the map design. At least on the first couple of worlds,
Try to
doesn't
keep
make
the mic away from that jacket because I'm gonna have to edit all that in post. It sucks. Also, someone keeps clicking their mic. I don't know who it is, but stop.
It's me.
Okay.
But I got this fixed.
Continue. Map design.
map design is not good.
None
You
of this
can't-
is the game I wanted from this, and I agree with you already.
It's
I
not
just give
the
you
game
a
that
hard
I
time.
wanted. I will say. So I
It
can
really
see the
makes
controls.
you feel like a
Like
Jedi.
you're Spider-Man.
Batman.
Oh, sorry, Batman. Different game. Arkham Asylum's the same thing as Assassin's Creed. My bad.
You're walking home. Anyway,
I'm a big Arkham fan.
There's nothing wrong with it. I think they're great games. I just get really bored of following somebody around for 30 minutes.
Bro, that's Assassin's Creed. That's not Batman.
can we stop?
Batman really
Because
makes you
Assassin's
feel
Creed is
like
a
you're
wonderful
Batman.
game. I understand the older ones,
No,
but
it's
the new
fine.
one,
No, the new
you
one does
don't-
the same thing.
You don't
I
really
watched- I
follow
watched a
anyone
Donkey video.
around. Oh my gosh.
Okay, all right. All joking aside, let's hear about Star Wars.
So I can see that the controls could be on me.
So super
Fine.
like from software, right?
Oh my god!
Actually,
I'm asking her about
like,
Star Wars.
That's a good question. Yes. That's another thing that I have an issue with is the
You're bad at Dark Souls.
I
I
don't
think-
play Dark Souls on purpose.
I think I would love it then.
I think you would love it. The couple problems I have. So map design not good. Everything
But
at least on the first
everyone
planet.
loves the wall running.
The wall running is cool once you unlock it, but even then you can't do it everywhere. And if you could, that would be great, but you can't. Although let me say, I got to one planet and the wall running it feels very good. So I think I'm getting more into
Here's
feeling
the
everything
thing.
more naturally, but I'm already like 8 hours in and I should already be there
Next
in my
time you
opinion.
stream, I want to be there.
EA dissolved two companies. One is known for making excellent narrative-driven single-player RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
The other is known for making excellent multiplayer
The other-
shooter experiences.
The other made a Star Wars game.
So what they did was they had the one that's known for making amazing single-player RPGs make their multiplayer online shooter. And then they had the one that's known for making
It's kind of a
excellent
nice test.
multiplayer online shooters
it's kind of a nice test.
make
though.
their single-player RPG.
They're like,
It's not
hey,
an RPG.
Well, it is.
it's an RPG. There's skill trees and everything. It's fine.
There's skill trees and that's it. There's customization.
It's
we
not
could
an in-depth
do.
It's a
RPG because they
role-playing
had
game.
Respawn make it
I know.
instead of BioWare.
And I think that it's a very interesting choice because you can very much feel the influence.
It's
of,
interested in how bad a choice it was.
I don't think it
I
was
don't
a
think
bad
it's that
one
bad. It
because
doesn't seem that bad.
Imagine if the guys that made Titanfall
I'm
made
saying-
Battlefront and the guys that made
no, I'm saying that it would definitely if BioWare made this game, it would be better.
Okay.
But I think
I
that it's
paused for
also
that.
it's an interesting. It's like to bring in kind of influences that I'm more familiar with. It's like if someone like Jordan Peele did horror movies now.
Yeah.
They are not comedy,
Like
but he's known
Us.
for comedy. They're very similar. They have very similar veins. And he took those and he made
yeah.
incredible horror movies. I'm saying that
but like
I'm not
me
also,
and Neil deGrasse Tyson have very similar veins. Almost exactly the same.
Very close, I'd say.
But I'm not an astrophysicist.
You might be.
no, but what I'm saying is
You could
that
be. Shit.
what I'm saying
Popcorn.
is I could see why they maybe would want to do that because bringing in kind of pushing creative boundaries with certain teams, you get a lot more out of it. And maybe like this game, it's not perfect,
No.
But I think the next one they're going to take a lot, and I think they're going to make it good. I think
But
that it should have
that's
happened
what
this game.
everyone said with Battlefront, and then the next one came out, and it was so bad.
It's just garbage.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that I could see why they would do that, but I think it would have been better if BioWare made it. Anyway,
Nice old
map design,
Battlefront.
you can't do waypoints. It doesn't. There's no compass, which really bothers me. There's
Yo,
a mini
you
map,
ever
but you
heard
have
of
to
From
stop.
Software
and
game?
look.
Let's go. You get a
I-
mini map. Hello.
So you get a mini map, but you have to stop and look at it every time.
That sounds like Dark Souls.
That sounds
on
like a
crack.
regular map.
I don't. Well, yeah. It's not mini. I changed my mind. There's a map that you have to stop. So if you're trying to figure out where,
It's on your
To
little
go.
guy, right? On your little droid?
Yeah, yeah.
and
the
he
droid.
he projects it on the ground. But it's really
That's
hard
so
to
cool.
read.
Anyways, it's hard to read.
It's the map is hard to read, and then it's also very hard to kind of figure out how you're supposed to get anywhere without being able to actually see the bigger picture. So that's a big complaint that I have. The first planet. This is maybe I'm just
a firm
dumb.
believer in that you should always be looking at the bigger picture. So
Yeah, you
glass
can't
half
see the
full
bigger picture.
kind of guy.
So
no,
see.
half empty all the time, but
Oh, that's
bigger picture
awful.
though. I'm
But-
a realist. I just drink what's
maybe-
left in the glass.
I just
maybe
drink
I'm
the
just
glass.
not good at this game, but it took me like
It
45
sounds-
minutes to try to explore and get off of the first planet.
Would
Honestly,
you,
to
would
me,
you
it sounds
like-
awesome. Like it sounds.
Would you
good.
like to sit down and stream Bloodborne
No.
with us?
not Bloodborne, but how about Dark Souls?
No, here's the
I'll
thing.
cry.
Bloodborne is a superior game, and I don't care what
No,
you
it's
say.
not.
I
You're a
prefer
bitch.
the fast-paced
You're a
action
bitch.
and
You're a bitch.
the way that
that's
they
all I'm getting into. With
the way
this.
that they coerce you into going back into combat with that health meter that you can refill.
I think it's dumb. I think I love Dark Souls 2 and I love Dark Souls 3. Like it's so much better than that.
Also, your health is like nothing,
Bloodborne 1.
which is annoying.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's kind of annoying just because I've been playing like.
Well, the point is to not get hit.
Thank you.
You really want
That's
to
a
do
problem
that.
too. Is a lot of times when you dodge, it doesn't respond.
Well, see, that's a problem From Software doesn't have.
See, that's a big issue I have because I'm good at dodging. You guys
From
have played,
Software's got it down.
You guys have seen me play Smash. I'm great at dodging and I'm good at countering. But when the control,
Those are the only two things you do in
those are the
Smash.
only things I can do. But sometimes they work. I beat you once, and
Who?
not you.
Yeah,
obviously,
remind me next
Bailey.
time to just do grabs.
No, I'll cry. But
That's what I
Like-
do with you whenever you just keep rolling
Hey,
across the
we don't
map.
have to talk shit about me.
anyways,
Sorry, go ahead.
Stop.
I like you kind of get stuck a lot, which is annoying. But last complaint I have is the I lost it since you started doing the
We don't.
oh
The
there's a-
reason I do this is so I don't have to say, "Hey, wrap it up. We're at 1,800 counts."
No, I know, but then I lost my count and I lost my thought. So the last issue I have is there's kind of an illusion of choice. So on the first planet, I discovered there's 2 planets you can go to. It strongly suggests that you go to one, but I wanted to check out the other because I like not
counterculture.
I like counterculture
Just say
and I
it.
like
You're a
have
mall rat.
yeah, and I like being able to have that choice. So I wanted to be able to make the choice, and the game was trying to make a choice for me, so I wanted to go against it. And the whole time
That
they're
says
talking
so
about
much
things.
about you as a person.
I'll take that. I earned that. And I got there and they're talking about things that I haven't figured out. All the monsters and stuff, they're too strong. I don't have the skills I need to get around, and it's like, well, why did I waste my time getting here? And then going through all these monsters, getting to this point, and I can't even go forward. Or this boss is too strong that they one hit killed me. I didn't have time to dodge. Also, my dodge didn't work anyway. So anyway, I think I'll like it more once I get it down, but I'm already 8 hours in and I'm tired of playing it, and I keep having to set it down and walk away, and I
So-
don't like games like that.
So, if we had to wrap up your review,
Bad.
You don't like
you don't
it.
like it.
there's several problems with it.
And I'll keep playing
8 out of
it.
10, I think there's something for everyone.
I do not think this is
8
for
out of 10,
everybody.
too much water.
I think that it's definitely not for everybody. It's not for me,
That's
and
a
I'm
donkey
but I'm
joke. Don't worry
stubborn.
about it. It's fine.
That's just a Pokemon joke.
I
at
know
this
that
point.
joke. IGN.
Speaking of Pokemon,
I'm so excited about this.
it's Pokemon.
So, the new Pokemon game.
Hey, have you heard there's a new Pokemon game out?
I did, actually. I heard.
Bailey's ridiculous.
And I played, and now I have beaten all the gym leaders.
I would like to say that today is Thursday. It came out last Thursday.
Oh, Lord.
I would
you
like
have
to
no
say
idea.
that I also picked it up, and I have not finished the introduction yet.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm on Route
get
4.
there.
I've been busy.
We'll get there. But, oh man.
I
this
meant
game,
to play today, but I didn't.
This
I
game.
had stuff to do
That was
today.
my days off at the beginning of the week. I just watched Forged in Fire a whole lot. And
Oh man, we should do an episode about Forged in Fire.
We should just watch Fortune
can we just
Fire.
buy the whole series? Is that an option?
If
We'll
y'all
get
want to
there.
go in together, we can get it, and then we can all watch it together.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine with
At
me.
some
All right,
point.
I am
Probably
in.
not tonight, but...
Finish
so,
what you're saying.
Pokemon, the new game, I had a very... My expectations were, like, lower than low.
Me too.
'Cause
Because
I
they
played-
didn't cell shade it.
Because I played...
They should have cell shaded it.
So I'm not huge on, like, hey, graphics are going to make the game. But,
Me neither. That's why they should have cell shaded it. Continue. We already had this argument for about 40 minutes in a different episode.
I was very like, oh, okay, this is not going to be the game for me. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to like this game.
What do you have against British Pokemon, Bailey?
Oh my god, I love it. I love every second of this game, though. I really have. The story, fine, not great.
Can
It's-
we just establish right now that it does not matter in a Pokemon game what the story is at all?
It
The
kind of
sto-
does. It
the
I
kind of
play
does.
games for the
is-
narrative, and I don't play Pokemon
The
for the
story
narrative.
is the local Pokemon professor wants to hook up with your mom, so get out of the house and go catch all the Pokemon.
Well, not this one, I'll say.
Have you played Silver or Gold? The second generation.
Like
the second games that they made.
maybe 20 years ago.
Okay, so yeah, fuck you. That's not what it's about. It gives me a very nostalgic feeling of Silver and Gold, where your rival, who is not your actual rival in this game, it kind of throws it off a bit.
No, they
but
foreshadowed the hell out
Not
of that.
Hop, but Bede, I want to say his name is more
Bead.
or Bede, if you want to call him that.
Bead.
That's that.
He's kind of the
That's
The
asshole.
purple
that,
jacket,
that
man.
Irish accent coming out of Bailey
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
he's the Irish asshole of the game, and but they do it super well, I think. And the story is not too great. It's Pokemon.
It doesn't. It's nothing.
It's Pokemon. They're
It's
gonna
the
do
same
what they're
as
gonna do.
every Pokemon. You start out, you pick a Pokemon, you see a legendary, and then you go get the legendary.
Yeah. Well, basically that's
Yes.
that's basically what we're looking at with this game. But also within this game, I in between have done max raid battles with friends. I've gone and created my character
it better. You're talking
the-
into the side.
I've gone and created the character the way I wanted to.
He has
And,
Gengar shoes.
Gengar shoes. I do have Gengar shoes.
He showed me earlier. He was
I
very
have
proud.
regular shoes.
But like it's a very cool game if you let it be. You know?
I'm having
Just
a
like-
good time with it.
Just like continue to be like, hey, this is fine. It doesn't need to be anything crazy.
That's been my exact.
We're not going through
attitude
this
the
game.
whole
We're not going to
time.
be like, hey, look at the graphics. What's going on with the water here? What is up with
It
the water
stuttered for a
here?
second. What's up with that?
Yeah, we're an internet now. Hello, it's
I'm
lagging a bit.
surprised the water is more complex than just blue squares.
Yeah.
So
everything is great and fine. You know, like it's Pokemon. If you like it, you're gonna like it. If you like Pokemon in general, you'll love this game, like me. If you don't like Pokemon games, you probably won't like it. You're probably not gonna like this game. If you do, then hey, you fucking like the game.
popcorn.
You popcorn like the game.
I'll start flicking your ear.
Sorry, Miss Kaysen.
There's
I'm
something
very
on,
sorry.
there's something hanging off your toe, and I think Bridget's about to go for it. It's plastic. She's been staring at it for like the past 10 minutes.
But yeah, I mean, it's a Pokemon game. If you don't like Pokemon, you probably won't like the game. If you like it, you're gonna like it. It's a great game. And I think that the excitement you get from being like, hey, this is a new Pokemon, I'm gonna catch it, it's the same as it's always been. It's a carbon copy. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And people
I think
dislike
there are
that.
some new mechanics,
But
for sure, that are good.
There are new mechanics. And
I like being able to see the Pokemon.
yeah, that's a very like let's
I don't
go
waste my-
Pikachu and Eevee
Yeah,
thing.
I don't waste my time
I
going after
haven't
things I
played
already
one since
have.
they added color to it, so this is pretty exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
boomer.
No, the game itself is
Back
great.
in my day, Pokemon was in black and white.
Everything was.
And I think it's super cool, and I'm ready to get into the
I
late
didn't know
game
Metroid
stuff.
had color.
I'm ready to get into the late game stuff where it's going to be like, hey, this is me catching shiny Pokemon, or just like the nature I need. Apparently, I found out that you don't need to find the right nature for Pokemon.
I don't
And
even
this
know
one-
what that means.
He tried to explain it to me last night, and I went, "Oh, cool."
That sounds
Nothing.
I think
neat.
that was tonight.
Nature.
Oh man, it's been a long day, huh?
That's neat.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
this morning when I was taking you to work?
Yeah, I think so.
Yikes!
Oof.
Anyways, I think this is one of the greatest Pokemon games I've played lately.
He's really been enjoying
There's
it.
really something for everyone.
You really feel like you're Spider-Man.
Okay. I also played it a little. It's a
You haven't
Pokemon
played
game.
enough.
It's exactly like the other Pokemon games. And if I agree with
I caught a
Bailey,
Pikachu today.
if you like
I named it
Pokemon
Pika.
games, then you'll like this one. And if you don't, this is not going to get you into it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play it because
I
I'm
also-
pretty neutral about that.
Hey, we'll
I'll
do some
say-
we'll do some max rate battles and stuff. And
yeah,
we'll see
I'm
how you
into
feel
it.
about it.
I like the multiplayer aspect of it. I'm into that.
I'll also say, as someone who really didn't play Pokemon growing up, I played X. X was my
That's 'cause
first
you
one.
grew up like last year. Continue.
I picked up X when I was 16. That was my first Pokemon
Oh,
game.
Jesus, that was last year. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Go ahead, baby.
Wow. My mom just didn't want to invest in Pokemon, which respect to that. So she just never let me until I was old enough to start paying for it myself. And I just never really got into it because I didn't really. It wasn't very accessible. But this one, I'll say,
I'm watching this hatred happen.
this one is very accessible. I don't feel overwhelmed at all because I don't like. Bailey's been trying so hard, and I appreciate it to teach me enough to get by. And I've been very proud of like what I've been learning and figuring out for myself. It's not overwhelming at all. It's very fun. It's totally cool if you just catch cute ones. Which I try to catch all of them actually because I'm trying to be the best like no one ever was. And
Would you say that you've
Catch them. It's
gotta
my real
catch 'em all?
test.
I've got to catch them all. So, but my team is
Can
just
we
a
do
bunch
the
of
whole
cuties and a
Poke Rap real
Magikarp.
quick?
Which, let me be clear, Magikarp is a cutie. I'm trying to evolve him by not touching him and just letting him get some XP.
Do you know the
but
Poke Rap, or are you too young for that?
Look me in my eyes.
Do you know the Poke Rap?
I don't know the Poke Rap.
Oh my god!
No, yeah, it's fine. It's a Pokemon game. It's fine.
I'm enjoying it.
But I want to throw it over to our quietest host tonight
How do you feel about Luigi?
because I know she's been playing a couple games that I know she's been enjoying.
Luigi.
Let's
and
hear about Luigi's
I like
Mansion.
listening.
Also,
Y'all are funny.
so let's
Thank you.
Let's start with
That's
Luigi's
generous.
Mansion. So
Yeah.
we collectively have been having so much fun watching you play Luigi's Mansion.
It's
Absolutely.
fun. I
We
We
like
talked
it.
about it a little bit on the last episode, but I want to hear what you think about it.
It's fun.
Well, go ahead.
Great.
Go into detail.
Good take.
It's fun. It's easy. It's easy for me to play. I like easy games because I'm not very good at them.
You were doing great. You were doing
You were
better than me
killing
and
it.
Terry.
Yeah, you
Because
figured it
it's
out
so
more.
easy.
Like, you
There's
figured it
not-
out quicker than the boys
There's
did.
only a couple buttons to push.
I think
And so
Yeah, but you pressed them a couple of times,
In the
and
last-
that's a different thing.
In the last podcast, we talked about Luigi's Mansion, and
You just yelled "suck" a lot.
yeah, I just kept yelling, "Oh, you gotta suck! You gotta flash, and then suck!" Because that's true, though. That's
how it works.
when you're
Yeah.
spectating. When you're
very
spectating
funny.
somebody watching or playing the game, that's how it goes. You're like, "Hey, suck him! No, flash him now! No, you gotta do your thing now. Do your thing!" And like,
Swing it around.
it's great watching Carolee play though, because she just catches on to all that too. Because
Well,
onto your like nonsense of talking, you're like suck it, no, flash it,
Yeah.
no, do your thing, and then she does it all, and you're like, okay, this is fun to watch. Like, hey, this is a fun game.
I didn't even know like the first two. What are they? The big ghosts.
The bosses.
The first two bosses. I didn't even know they were bosses. They were so easy to beat, and I was like, well, where are the bosses at?
Yeah, she's
And
a
Tanner was
tantrum.
like,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like, you've already beaten 2 of them, and I was like, what? No
Yeah.
way. And then it gets harder, of course,
Yeah,
like every
yeah.
other. But yeah, it was pretty easy, but I think I've already forgotten the controls. So
Oh, I definitely
but
have.
you could pick them right back up. I
bet you could.
probably, maybe.
But I know some controls that you're pretty familiar with right now. And that's the game you've been playing most recently. Why
Yes.
don't you talk about that?
Flipper, right?
House Flipper.
We've talked about that
It's
maybe 8 months ago.
So at this point, we've all played this game now,
Yes.
Yes.
and
It's-
it's
I
been
am-
great.
Next paycheck, I am buying it on Steam. Actually, I might wait for it to go on sale.
So
but-
I talked it up a lot when I first got it because it is maybe the most relaxing game I've ever played. But you just started it, and I gotta say, like, your house is amazing compared to
It
anything
looks so
I've
good.
done.
You
It's
helped me with
so
some of
great.
it, the
It's very
colors,
good.
but I don't think
So
it would be. It
explain
wouldn't
the
look.
basics, though.
I don't think it would be. It wouldn't look so good if I didn't spend all your money.
That's true. I did work
Like
hard
if
for
I
that
had
money.
to, if I had to start with no money, I wouldn't have been able
Well,
to.
you start out just doing odd jobs for people.
Oh.
Like people are like, I need my living room cleaned, and you do that, and you save up to buy a house.
Yeah, well,
I am looking forward to buying this game and starting from the beginning.
that's
It's
why it was so
very
fun. Is because I had all the money to spend, so
That's true.
there wasn't much work.
You have access to everything that I have.
She's made one of the most beautiful houses that I've ever
Yes,
seen.
I'm
though.
so proud of it. It
It's very
has a huge living room and a kitchen.
Open floor plan concept.
beautiful.
It's very nice. You have
A
door
really
to
cute
door
nursery,
access for cross breezes and
pictures.
stuff.
There's a kids room.
Is it just me, or like, do you walk around now going like, "Oh man, give me 5 minutes, I can fix that."
Let me just move around my mouse real quick. We'll get this done quick.
So, but like, run through the basics of it. Like, how does it work? Because you came into it not knowing anything about it.
Well, you kind of just decorate a house. I don't know, and then sell it for money.
That's
is
what
the
I like to
basics
do.
of it.
Basically,
That is the
It's
basics.
house flipping. It's in the name.
It makes me want to do it in real life, but I know in real life it would suck.
it wouldn't
We
suck that
are in
bad. I think it would
Texas,
just
it'd be
cost a lot
so
of money.
warm.
And
The
then-
thing is, any house that I bought would be the one I'd have to live in until it was done, you know? And then I'd have to move.
and then you wouldn't want to sell it because you
Exactly.
worked so hard on it.
Exactly. If I had a place and I could just do that day to day, like going to work, that'd be one thing. But man, no.
So if
Well, you
anyone
could
wants to
do that,
donate
technically.
$100,000 so we can all
Yo,
Buy a
you're going to
house
need more
support.
than that because you spent, I don't know how much turning
on a gaming PC.
was
turning
like,
the
what
breakfast
is
nook
going
into a
on?
gamer's den.
It was like $3,000. A pretty good steal, if you
I
ask
think
me.
that's more than she spent on the entire like furnishing the whole house after
We
she
had
was done.
discussed it. You thought I was joking. I wasn't. So that's on you.
She spent $3,000 on a computer.
No.
Oh, I
on
think I
all
spent,
of that.
like,
that whole thing, that whole
300,000.
setup. I spent $3,000.
I think I spent around 300,000.
No, because I only had 150,000 going in.
And whenever I was done, there was like 115 left. I mean, yeah, 115 left.
So that would
120.
be 30,000.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oops. Cut that out. You can cut that out. Wait, are you sure? I thought you had more than that.
No, yeah, you didn't spend that much.
For the record, neither did I.
Emily
I
did.
wasn't really paying attention, I guess.
I spent maybe $6,000 on the kitchen and the bedroom and stuff.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
It was pretty
You're right.
fun.
There's no way I spent
I
$3,000.
very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
I got really into that kitchen.
You really like
We're
the
just messing with the
ovens.
cord.
Well, because none of the problem I had was like none of them were matching the sink that I had gotten, and I couldn't
Same.
figure out how to make it work. So I was like, I guess I have to go with this one, and it was a whole thing. And they were just laughing at me and on their phones. It was just, those were the two emotions they were giving me.
Yeah,
All right.
It was also really late,
it was. It was
and then Bailey
about
was like,
now.
"Hey, don't you have to go to bed?" And I was like, "Give me 5 more minutes."
All right, I played it for like almost 4 hours the other night.
Yeah, it was fun. She was going to stream it tonight.
Here we are.
and you
I
can
don't
stream
know
it
if I was
tomorrow.
going to do that.
Oh no, you were. That was already decided.
Okay.
It's all set up in there. All you had to do was click it.
Click.
It was on my
That's my
the
sound
camera was
effect.
on my bad angle though. We're gonna have to put that somewhere else.
Amazing.
Oh man! All right, I think we're done.
Oh, we
with
are.
games. Do we have anything else? We haven't played anything else. I don't think.
I've been
think
playing
we
a
could-
lot of Subnautica. I didn't realize it was a horror game. End sentence. I'm scared all the time. I'm also scared of the ocean.
Do you have? Hold on, I can't remember what it's called.
Plugs.
I subscribe to a subreddit for it.
I have
Plugs? No, Bailey, we know you have plugs.
one of my
No,
regular
no.
viewers.
Those are
helps
I'm
me
just
out
double
in
zeros,
the chat.
bro. He hates when I say that.
Yeah, one of my regular viewers helps me out a lot. I really appreciate that. He also keeps the chat lively, which is cool. Because one of my chatters, he'll come in, send 2 messages, think I don't respond to him when I say something as soon as I see it, and then complains to me about it. It's like, well, I agreed with you.
Thalassophobia.
Is that the fear of the ocean?
It's the fear of the sea.
I am scared of the ocean.
Really?
I'm scared of, actually, I am scared of open bodies of water. Lakes, I have issues with. I can't swim in them.
That's interesting.
If I cannot see the bottom, I cannot.
Have you ever heard of submechanophobia?
I obviously have not. I don't know why that would be obvious, actually. What is that?
It is the fear of man-made objects being submerged in water.
No, I've been in the submarine. That was very cool.
Well, like, so there's a
I got
subreddit.
very sick.
There's a subreddit for submechanophobia, and it's like people take pictures of like a chair underwater, and it
cool with
triggers
that.
people. They
Except-
don't like it.
You know what I'll say? Statues underwater, not cool. Not good.
Did you ever play BioShock?
No, because it was too scary.
That was like all statues underwater.
I
that was
know.
the whole point of the
and
game.
things screaming at you, and then you get killed by them. I also don't do well with horror games. So, I got Subnautica
BioShock
thinking
is
it would be funny.
Definitely not a horror game.
It has horror elements, just enough that I can't play it.
Subnautica is not a horror game either.
It's a spooky game, okay? I don't want to spoil
Fish.
anything.
There are
Going
fish.
into it, I didn't know there was a story, and the story is very unsettling.
Interesting.
So,
Well, that's about it. Anyone got AR points?
No.
got
Mochi, do you have a minute?
No, I don't want to do that.
what is that?
No.
That was a segment we used to do where Bailey would talk about anime for more than a minute, and we would call it a minute.
No, we don't have
He
to do
went
that.
on about it earlier.
Yeah, it's fine.
He had a good time talking about
If you want to follow me, we're gonna do
Whoa,
plugs
are we
now.
just wrapping it up?
Yeah, we are.
All right, let's just wrap it up.
If you want to follow me
We're ready
on
to go
Twitter
bed.
or Instagram, it's at Basilbub.
You're going to have to spell that for people.
B-A-E.
No, Bailey, spell it.
Hey, Bailey, I think you should spell.
S-I-L-B-U-B on Twitter and Instagram.
Because
I
it's
am
like
there.
a triple entendre.
And
Yeah,
also,
whatever.
Twitch.
And Twitch as well now. Yeah, I'm streaming on there quite a bit. Watch me make all my friends mad on Minecraft.
I am everywhere. I'm Ninja Squirrel, NJASQRL. I stream Not as much as I would like to, but a decent amount. I tweet a lot of dumb jokes, and I post pictures of my cats. My cat on Instagram. Yes. Thank you.
You really stumbled through how many cats you have.
I have one cat. She just has the energy of 11.
I'm still Tanner on Twitter. I think I'm mixer.com/entryfrag for my stream. Watch that for Carolee playing House Flipper.
We'll see if that happens, though.
That's pretty much it. At Channel 3 Pod for Instagram and also Twitter there. I'm on that too.
And channel3media.com.
Channel3media.com, where you can find links to this and our other show,
That
and
I am
also our
officially
new
on.
show that might be coming up, which I'm not going to tease too much because it's still in the early works. And also, we just had another person join the network, so that'll be the Samo Show. It's a local news show it's pretty fun, pretty exciting. So that's really interesting for us. That'll be on there as well. Also links to our merch and all of our socials and all that stuff.
Good work,
You got any
team.
plugs?
Nah.
No, you don't want to
I'm
give out
Carolee. My Instagram at Carolee.
Yeah,
CareOhlee. What up?
There we go.
I don't post very often.
No, I don't
But
think you
when I do,
posted
I
since
do.
I met you.
No, I posted the other day. Got like 75 likes.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. No,
All
I
right.
don't, but I do sometimes.
Well,
Thanks for having me also, I'll say.
Of course.
And letting me rant about Star Wars for God knows how long.
a while.
It was a while. I have a lot of emotions about this game.
No, it's fine. All right. Well, Bailey's already checked out, so.
Later, nerds.
I think I might have misspelled my Instagram, but that's cool.